We are continuing our 12 Governance of Bliss tour for the 12th anniversary of Bliss 104.3 this entire month, getting out and seeing everywhere in Jordan. And right now we are in the center of it all. Literally, we're in Amman, but we're also at the Jordan Museum in Ras Al Ain, right next to the Amman Governance. And I am talking to one of the visual artists who is doing a residency here at the Jordan Museum right now, Mr. Suhail Baqaeen. Good welcome. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm doing very well because in this beautiful place, I love it because it's really very concerned to me.
Now, I was told about your project. First of all, you are the founder of the Suhail Arts Center in Webday, which is amazing, and you're the owner of the Fragrance of Color project, which is directed at the blind and visually impaired, an artistic and humanitarian project. We would like to get to know you a little bit this morning. Can you tell us about how your history with visual art began?
Yes. Good morning for everybody. I am an airline man. I used to work with the airline for almost 25 years, plus another 5 years for the tourism. As a travel agent. Then I am a member of the World Airline Club Association. It is the WACA, based in Quebec in Canada. They consider me as an ambassador for the blind and the visually impaired. Through my life with the airline business, I came from a very simple family. My dream is to study art, to go in Rome, and because in my subconscious, I love art, I love painting. So when I was 10 years ago, and fortunately our professor is still alive, I was kid. I was a very good painter. He considered me as a very good painter, and he took one of my paintings, and we participate with the UNICEF because they collect beautiful pieces of art, and they doing as cards,
Right. Yeah.
Yes. So till that time, I don't have money to study art. So I choose another. It's by chance I went to the Royal Jordanian, which I have the opportunity to study something called industrial airline. It's related all the operation on the ground, starting from load control, passenger handling, geography, and calculating the prices of the tickets, not like this time, all this based. So
those are quite different fields,
yes,
too.
It's completely different fields. Then I stay with the and I joined Thomas Cook and Wagon Lee. It is one of the most important company for the travel and tourism in the world. Then after that, I applied with the Middle East airline, the Lebanese airline, and I joined them since long time. So through this, experience, I used to travel a lot because we have a free ticket, we have a full accommodation. So I'm starting feeling that I have to go, for example, to Paris to see the Louvre. If I will go to London, I have to see the Tate. So in my subconscious, I still have the kids who love to paint, who love to scratch.
Right. Yeah.
So till 2005, I quit. I resigned.
From the airlines?
Yes.
Okay.
Through this period, I was preparing myself. I am self-studying. I used to study, teaching myself. And I like to scratch because painting is starting with scratch.
Of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Abstract, if you will.
An
right?
abstract, yes. I am
exactly.
an abstract. And I like the childish way, like Juan Miro, because he has a beautiful painting. If you see it, it's like a face. So through this period, when I quit in 2009, I was cooperating with the National Gallery of Fine Arts, and we started doing something that was exactly at 2005. I do something called touring museum, not the touring museum actually, art tourism. How to promote Jordan through art. We did a lot of symposium for sculpturing. We bring a lot of artists, famous artists, and we do workshops for this. After that, in 2009, in the National Gallery of Fine Arts, they have a beautiful van, and I told them I can operate this project. I would love to go with the touring museum because this is one of a kind in the region. In the touring museum, like you see, this is an article wrote in 2013. A lady, she's from New York Times. She wrote about the Touring Museum. The Touring Museum we established in 2009 on the 18th of May on the International Day for Museums. So we go out of Amman because Jordan is not Amman, and we start in Assault. Then till today, every Tuesday, the painting, traveling and flying with us to all over Jordan. We did almost 595 trips. We did a lot of projects about everything, because art is very important art is life.
Well, art is also therapy too, and because you mentioned that you work with music as well.
Yes.
So it's both painting and music. So how does the music play into your work?
No, actually, I'm not with the music. The Touring Museum, we have the Touring Museum, then we have the almost 30 pieces of art, originally paintings. It's the collection from the National Gallery of Fine Arts.
Okay.
And we go out of Amman, for
Okay.
example. Last week we were in Madaba, and we go to very simple places, schools, and we show them the show, and they talk about art and what they inspired. Then I talk about the artist and about the National Gallery of Fine Arts. Then I make a simple, nice workshop, not complicated one. We bring the pastel colors, so do whatever you want, paint whatever you want, because art is very important now for the kids, especially to make them encouraging, because art is life. Art is it's a must.
Absolutely, it's therapy too. We're talking to visual artist Suhail Baqaeen, who is you have a display here at the Jordan Museum right now, right? People can see your work here.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So how have you found that it's benefited the kids specifically? Has it really endeared you to some kids? I would assume you have some lifelong friends from some of the people you've trained in these workshops now, right?
Yes, we did a lot of workshops, because even in Jebel Webde, in Jebel Webde, I have my Darat Suhail. I am teaching. Even I had an initiative every Friday. Everybody can paint. Everybody can join us. It is called Ursam Al Rasif, paint on the street. Yes.
Okay.
So I did it.
Could I come down there too and try?
Yes, you can. Anybody
Really?
is entitled. Yes, you
Okay.
so can. You can come and enjoy the Jebel Webde in the morning, especially on Friday days, and everybody can paint. So I love Jebel Webde, and it's really very concerned about.
Very artistic place too.
Yes, very artistic and really very positive vibe. It is very positive energy in Jebel Webde. So I used to be the chairman of the FLOCA. It's Friends of Jebel Webde. Then I choose my Darat Suhail, which that was something like 8 years ago. I am teaching the blind and the visually impaired.
Right.
So this is the major important thing in my life. This is make a big changes in my life because when the mind is blind, the eyes is useless. So this is a very important. So there is a real academy for the blind and the visually impaired called in Tabarbur. I joined them and I tell them then I want to teach the blind.
It's so much going on.
They told me, how you want to teach the blind to paint? I told them I will start doing experiments. So give me a chance.
It gives them a sense of purpose.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, how the painting turns out is an abstract.
Yes,
It's fine.
So that's why there is a very good article. Picasso said, painting. It's a blind man profession. He paints not what he sees, but what he believes he had seen. So it is almost something like
in the mind. It's
in the mind.
Yeah.
When I told you, when the mind is blind, the eyes is
You're
completely useless.
Yeah.
So how you can change, how you turn this ability to ability. So I went to the school. They have almost 300 students from 6 years up to 18 years. And they have 300 students, like I told you, and most of them is blind, and the other is visually impaired. Okay, the blind is blind. As much as you can change. But the major thing is to keep the people who have glaucoma or trachoma because in any time they will lose their eyes or their sight actually.
Right.
So I start something like 2013. We did the first exhibition called Seeing is Believing. Then We did shades because the guy with visually impaired, he should, it's almost a 5 centimeter to see the painting. Then we did something called reading color. So how come the blind, he start to read the colors through smell. So we used to work on the senses. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe people, they have 9 senses, don't believe in the 6th sense. So we try to make a lot of works with them. I used to be a volunteer till now. And there is a small girl, she was almost 6 years. Her name is Asil, and she told me, before I lose my eyes, I want to see my exhibition.
Yeah.
I look, she's 6 years old with big eyes, not the movie, the big eyes, the movie Big Eyes. So I have a dream, I want to be an artist, and I want to see my exhibition. Right. So now she's in the Jordanian University, she's studying visual arts, and she's an artist, and she did a lot of, 2 years ago I did for her the first exhibition called The Painting of Life. Now she has glaucoma, and the pulse of her eyes is almost 50, when it is very dangerous. So I'm very concerned about the visually impaired, because the blind, as much as you can change, it's okay, but the people with the visually impaired, in any minute,
That's right.
That's.
Well, thank you so much for the work you do. I mean, this is quite you got so much stuff going on too. This is amazing. So come see his work here at the Jordan Museum as well. We're talking to visual artist Mr. Suhail Baqaeen. Thank you so much. And your Suhail Baqaeen House, which is in Jabal al-Webday, and then you also have the Fragrance of Color Initiative for the blind and visually impaired. So great work. Thank you for the work you do, and please come see it here at the Jordan Museum. Get down here. We're in Russell Lane today, and we're broadcasting live for the Bliss Brunch Show as we're touring the 12 Governance of Jordan this entire month, celebrating the 12th anniversary of Bliss 104.3.